Anderson Silva versus Jake Paul.
Anderson Silva, the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, left us with, without a doubt, a great career. 2,457 days he reigned. It's the longest title reign in UFC history. And Anderson, from his initial fight in the Ultimate Fighting Championship, his nasty knockout of Chris Lieben, to winning the title, to his back-to-back slaughters of Rich Franklin, where he smashed his nose and really left Franklin knowing that it was hopeless, that he was never going to win that title back. His incredible rear naked choke of Dan Henderson, and all the fights that he held it through, beating Forrest Griffin, Chael Sonnen, Vitor Belfort. Anderson Silva, if you want to explain Anderson in one word, there's only one word to say. Anderson is without a doubt great. Jake Paul at 4-0 has absolutely blown up and taken over the scene. 3 wins by knockout TKO, and then in his last fight going the distance with the former UFC champion Tyron Woodley and beating him by split decision. Anderson Silva has never stopped, and at 46 years old, from breaking his leg, Anderson Silva is a true mixed martial artist, a true martial artist in every definition of those words. Anderson, inside the ring or the cage, is true greatness, and outside of it, Anderson Silva has respect. Anderson Silva never, talks smack or does anything like that. Jake Paul is on the other side of the spectrum. Jake Paul, the problem child, has a big mouth. He wants attention, and he's willing to go out there and get it. He's gotten as much attention as he can get. At 24 years old, he's blown up, and he's undefeated right now. Anderson Silva versus Jake Paul, I think this is where it's at. A lot of people are going to be trying to promote the Vitor fight, but Anderson Silva really represents greatness, and he represents the history of mixed martial arts and the Ultimate Fighting Championship, the true embodiment of it in the best way possible. After all, he's so great. Could Jake Paul go out there and beat the man 22 years his elder? Anderson Silva could be his daddy. But Anderson Silva has a world, a plethora of amazing experience. And not just mixed martial arts, all the culminations of mixed martial arts, all the disciplines that make mixed martial arts what it is. In other words, Anderson Silva has all the great parts. If you're trying to build a great fighter out of parts and disciplines, Anderson Silva was built the best. And Jake Paul has proven that he can beat mixed martial artists, top world-class mixed martial artists, championship-level mixed martial artists, and he could do it in outstanding fashion and embarrass them. In his last fight versus Tyron Woodley, he was tested more and he went the distance, embarrassing Ben Askren. Does Jake Paul deserve to be in this conversation? Does he deserve to be in there with the greatest of all time, Anderson Silva? And I guess he's proven that he has. He's beaten some of the greats, and he's just taking one little step up. Anderson Silva versus Jake Paul would be a fight between a master, a true sensei. Guy 6'2" tall with a 77.5-inch reach. The bigger man, Anderson Silva, with way more skills, but the older man. Who wins this fight, Anderson or Jake?